what is your definition of trust?
I define trust as sort of the value that's realized in an economic or social interaction. So when in the past we used to measure the economy with terms of capital, right? So we measure it by GDP, we measure it by hard cash. What's happened in the last 10, 20 years is that technology actually makes social capital and relationship capital visible. It makes it measurable. So the reason this definition is the way it is trust kind of links social and relationship capital to like kind of hard economic capital. And the idea is that trust actually is a better measure of the value that a society is generating and the prosperity of a nation than just pure money. So the idea is that we're redefining trust away from an elusive concept towards something that's very tangibly there to maximize the value that you're able to create.
And I really loved the part where you talk about empathy in one of your stages, connection, I think. So what are your kind of thoughts in really making use of empathy in the trust building process?
If you define value and economic value in terms of trust, it means the more trust you build, the more value you generate. Design thinking then, and kind of the overall aspect of empathy specifically is about making people feel heard, right, and accommodated. But it's also about engaging the customer in the right way, right? So it's being able to actually have a human relationship with a brand rather than a transactional one. And I think we're now moving to a world where, technology that makes trust bridges happen between people actually allows individuals to transact, do business with each other. And we're increasingly getting used to a rehumanization of the business world. So when companies do that as well, it's kind of they're addressing an emerging need, is that we actually want to have human relationships come back into the business world. So companies that are able to provide that are naturally more successful in this day and age.
It looks like, it really boils down to how company can emulate the actual human experience, isn't it?
Very much, yes.
Being very authentic and being able to speak to a person's language, not just talking about profit, but being able to talk about the values, right? Being able to attract and being able to connect, right? I think that is really enabling human experience that builds trust.
When we look at technology alone, we're unable to explain why some things change and other things don't. When we look at trust, we can perfectly understand how trust patterns are actually influencing whether change happens or not. And this, I think, for countries like Singapore that are wanting to, be globally leading in the innovation space is super important, because seeing trust as a core enabler of that is a crucial perspective that I think countries and people will need to succeed in the innovation space and innovation arena.